Hello everyone, in our previous video we have discussed about the fifth chapter industrial sickness problems based on the Altman Z-score model. In this video we will continue the same. We will see some of the problems which had been asked in question paper. Okay, this question is for 5 marks and this had been asked in 2009, 2012 as well as the 2016. Okay, 3 times it had been asked. So let's see the problem. Using Altman function, calculate z-score of X Limited whose 5 accounting ratios are as follows and interpret the same. So in this question they have given us directly the financial ratios. Financial ratios are X1, X2, X3, X4 as well as the X5. The value of these have given directly to us. We just have to put the values in the formula and have to calculate the z-score value. Okay, this is it in the 5 marks. So what all the things they have given? Sales to total assets. Sales to total assets, which means sales divided by total assets. We have learnt like this, but the presentation of question is like this. If they present the question in different way, we have to understand it. So which means here sales to total asset is 15 times. So the sales divided by total asset is given as 15 times, which means that this formula is of X5, right? This formula is given of X5. Next, market value of equity to book value of total debt is 129.5, which means that market value of equity divided by book value of total debt, right? This is given 129.5%, or we can call it as X4 value, right? X4 value they have given us as 129.5%. So 129.5 divided by 100. Why are we dividing it by 100? Because it is a percentage. So we'll get the 1.295. This is our conversion value. Clear? Next, working capital to total asset. Working capital to total asset, which is given us as 20%, right? So 20% they have given us. This formula is of X1, right? So X1 value is given us as 20%. So 20% means 20 divided by 100. We'll get the 0.20. This is our X1 value. Next, they have given us the retained earnings. Retained earnings to total assets, which is given as 37.5%. So this is the formula of X2, right? So this is the formula of X2. So X2 value they have given us as 37.5%, or we can write it as 37.5 divided 37.5 divided by 100 will get the value as 0.375, okay, which means 0.375. Finally, they have given us EBIT to total asset. EBIT to total asset, which means this is the value of X3. 13.3% they have given. So how do we convert it? 13.3%, which means 13.3 divided by 100, you will get one value as 0.133. Okay, so everything is given in your question. So how do we have to calculate this? See, calculation of z-score value of Altman z-score or Altman function. We have to write all the given information first. X1 value is 0.20 or 20%. X2 is 37.5% or 0.375%. Percent alla 0.375, x3 is 13.3% or 0.133, x4 is 129.5% or 1.295, x5 is 1.5%. Don't convert this value, this is already given in times. Clear? So what we have to do, we just have to put all these value in the z-score function. We'll get the z-score value, right? So see here, the z-score formula is, or the z-score function is 1.2x1 plus 1.4x2 plus 3.3x3 plus 0.6x4 plus 1.0x5, right? This is the formula. So in this formula we have to put the x1, x2, x3, x4, x5 value. Okay, so 1.2 as it is idtiri, in multiplied by x1 value is 0.20 plus 1.4 as it is, you keep, if there is nothing, which means there is multiplication, right? So there has to be multiplied by x2 value, that is 0.375 plus as it is 3.3 has to be multiplied by x3 value is 0.133 plus 0.6 has to be multiplied by x4 value is 1.295, and finally lastly 1.0 as it is, x5 value is 1.5, right? So you just have to multiply these two values. Okay, 1.2 into 0.20 you will get 0.24 plus, because there is a sign of plus, 1.4 into 0.375 0.525, like this you have to calculate. Okay, and then after getting the values you just have to add all these things up. Okay, you'll get one value 3.4809. Okay, this is the z value, and finally we have to interpret the z-score value. Since the ultimate z-score value is 3.4809, which states that according to ultimate discrimination function x limited is going concern or or we can say healthy unit or safe unit. Okay, so see here, if the value is more than 2.675, we can say that the company is financially sound, and vice versa, which means if the value of z is less than 2.675, we can say the company is heading towards the bankruptcy. Okay, this is the simplest problem. Next we have one problem which had been asked in 2013, which is of also 5 marks. Exactly same kind of question is there, nothing is different. So Y Limited provides you the following information and seek your help in predicting industrial sickness using Altman Z-score test. Comment on the financial position of the company. So working capital to total asset 15% they have given, which means 0.15, right? How do we have to calculate this? 15 divided by 100, you will get this value. Okay, next, retained earnings to total asset 31.50 they have given, EBIT to total asset 14.50%, market value of equity to book value of total at 110%, sales to total asset 1.2 times. Okay, see how to solve this. X1 value is 15%, which is already given in the question. Working capital to total asset means working capital divided by total asset. The presentation of question is something different, just we studied the same thing has been repeated here. That's why I'm not going to explain in thoroughly. X2 value is 0.315, x3 is 0.145, x4 is 1.105, and x5 is 1.2 times. Okay, so we have to put all these value in the ultimate z-score function to get the z value. Okay, 1.2 into x1 is 0.15, 1.4 x2 is 0.315, the same we keep here. 3.3 into x3 value is 1.10, so here x3 is 0.145. I jumped one next financial ratio. So x3 is 0.145, I have taken here 0.145. x4 is 1.10. Okay, x4 is 1.10 and x5 is 1.2. x5 is 1.2. Okay, just have to multiply it and you will get the value of z, that is 2.96. Now the thing is to interpret it. The calculated z-score value is 2.96. It is between 1.81 and 2.99. Okay, it is between these two values. It shows the gray area. It means that the company may become sick or may not become sick industry. So I hope you guys have watched the video. In that we have discussed some of the values. If the value is between these two figures, if the z-score value is between these two figures, then we can say the company is in the gray area, which means that the company may become sick or may not become sick. And one more thing, the Altman has given us some guidelines about z-score, that if the value is 2.675, right? If the z value is more than this value, then we can say that the company is financially sound. And if the z-score value is less than this value, 2.675 kita z-score value kadime ittantandra, what we can say, the company is heading towards the bankruptcy. Okay, so see here, according to guideline given by Ultimate Z-score, the calculated value of z is above 2.675. so we can classify it as financially sound company. 2.675 ಕಿಂತ 2.96 ಏನಿದೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿದೆ, right? Which means that the company is financially sound. If the value, the calculated value, z value, is less than 2.675, okay, that time what we can say, the company is heading towards the bankruptcy. Okay, say for example, if it is 1.86, okay, if it is 1.86, that time what we can say, that the company is heading towards bankruptcy because the value is less than 2.675. but here the case is different. The value is 2.96, z value is 2.96, which is above 2.675. that's why we can say the company is financially sound.